A very warm welcome indeed from me on behalf of the whole of the University of Manchester for this really important day. This is a day when we celebrate your achievements, the reward of much hard work, and we do so in the lovely surroundings of the Whitworth Hall. First, let me welcome our student graduates who will be receiving your degrees today, but it's also a great pleasure that we have an honorary graduate, Professor Dame Sally Davis, who in fact was a graduate in medicine from this university some time ago. I'd also like to say a very warm welcome to the friends and family and guests who have joined us here today. I'm sure that many of you have struggled along with those on my right as they have put so much work and invested so much time into their degrees. So in appreciation of that, I would like to ask the student graduates to stand, please. And give a round of applause for your friends and family. So you've all done incredibly well to be graduating, and of course you must be very smart to have made the choice to come to the University of Manchester in the first place. I hope that during your time here, you will have achieved very much more than just a degree. And I say just a degree because that is a great achievement. But I hope you've also had a wider experience, you've had your views and opinions challenged, you've made lifelong friends, and in a few cases, perhaps, even met lifelong partners. Some of you come from many different parts of the world, and I'm delighted that you chose to study at Manchester. We know that Manchester graduates are a choice for future employers, so we hope that your degree from here will put you in good stead for the future. The university is doing extremely well. You'll hear in a moment about some of the successes within medicine, but of course there are many others that we've been celebrating over the last few years. Not least the Nobel Prize in Physics for the demonstration of graphene, an award of $100 million for our research in advanced materials, the Queen's Anniversary Award for Industry, great accolades at Jodrell Bank as the centre of the International Square Kilometre Array, and indeed now shortlisted as a Centre for World Heritage. And in the humanities, the formation of a new School of Arts, Languages and Cultures, the appointment of Jeanette Winterson as a Professor of Creative Writing, the 100th anniversary of Alan Turing, celebrated by Gary Kasparov coming here, and of course our students won University Challenge, again. In graduating from this university, I hope this will be the beginning of your relationship, a different relationship with us. You join the Manchester family of over 250,000 alumni across the world. We consider you to be our ambassadors. We also hope that you will stay in regular contact with us through the Alumni Association or through the friends that you've made here who remain here. Please do join the Alumni Association. Please do come back for events. You are always most welcome. And perhaps one day, like Sally Davis, you'll be invited back here for an honorary doctorate. I do just want to say one more thing to you, which I think is important, which is to remember for a moment today how incredibly fortunate we all are to have attended university and to have attained degrees, and indeed higher degrees. There are many young people across the world whose dream it is even to learn to read and write. And not so far from this university, there are whole communities who have no aspiration and no hope of attending any university, let alone a university such as Manchester. So we should not ignore or dismiss how fortunate we have been, but also indeed how much you have put into this and how much I believe the staff have also put in to help you. So congratulations again to all of you. But before we award the students with their degrees, it gives me real pleasure to invite the Acting Registrar, Secretary and Chief Operating Officer to escort our honorary graduate, Professor Dame Sally Davis, onto the platform to receive the honorary degree of the University of Manchester honoris causa. Professor Ian Jacobs will deliver the oration and then Sally will reply.
President and Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates, it's an enormous privilege to welcome Professor Sally Davies to the University of Manchester, where she trained and qualified in medicine in 1972. This occasion provides us with a welcome opportunity to celebrate her enormous impact on patient care, medical research, training and education, and the organisation of our health service over the subsequent 40 years. Having qualified in Manchester, Sally trained as a haematologist and worked as a consultant at Central Middlesex Hospital in London from 1985 until last year. So alongside her national role, she has extensive experience at the cutting edge of clinical practice. She became involved in NHS research and development from its earliest days, and in 1999 she was appointed as Director of NHS Research and Development for the London region. Sally was almost immediately at the heart of plans to reform and improve the research activity in the NHS, and in 2004 she became the Director General of NHS Research and Development. Soon after that, she produced an extraordinarily important and ambitious plan called Best Research for Best Health to transform the way in which the NHS engaged in research. That was a formidable task which very few people at the time, apart from Sally and her closest colleagues, thought feasible. But the plans have been delivered in their entirety and much, much more. Sally managed not only to ring-fence the research and development budget to ensure that it was genuinely used for research, but also to make the case to successive governments for expanding it, so that it now exceeds £1 billion a year and is one of the largest sources of health research funding worldwide. The scale of the funding is important, but the way it's being used through a newly created NIHR, National Institute for Health Research, has been even more important and crucial. Sally always had a clear vision for the way in which these funds would be distributed across the country through a range of carefully designed competitive schemes, including biomedical research centres, biomedical research units, programs, fellowships, trials networks, clinical research facilities, equipment awards, which have fundamentally transformed the ability of our NHS staff to conduct research. NIHR is now regarded as a global exemplar of research and development in health science. But Sally didn't stop there. In 2011, she was appointed as Chief Medical Officer to the Department of Health, an awesomely challenging role which can require her to speak with authority about any aspect of medicine and health in the public arena, from obesity, smoking, vaccination and flu, through to the details of biomedical science, healthcare organisation and planning. As we all expected, she's risen to the challenge with the energy, determination, clarity of vision and skill that we've all come to expect, and she's used the platform to improve the opportunities for women in health and women in health research across the range, a topic which she feels passionately about. For these achievements, and many more in the UK and abroad, Sally was made a Dame of the British Empire in 2009. That was suitable recognition of her status as an inspirational role model, and it's fitting that Sally is receiving her honorary degree during a ceremony for our outstanding young doctors graduating today from the University of Manchester, where she began her stellar career. President and Vice-Chancellor, I am delighted to present to you Sally Davies for the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
By the authority vested in me by the university, and with great personal pleasure, Sally, I am pleased to present you with the degree of Doctor of the University honoris causa. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Sally will now respond.
I have many happy memories of Manchester, and one was rain, so it was no surprise that this morning there was rain. But clearly, this means a lot to me. I feel quite emotional about coming back to my own university and this honorary doctorate. So I've gone and left my prepared speech locked in my handbag in another room. What I want to say is that I think all of you will do the same. We didn't just get an education here. We didn't just get a professional understanding. We got a real education. And as I look back on what I took from Manchester, it wasn't just a degree. It was working in the Students' Union. I organised Freshers' Week one year. It was that understanding of how you organise things. I sat on the Students' Union Council. I understood a bit about politics and real politics and pragmatism and how you take people with you and why you don't want to vote if it'll go against you. I understood about the importance of getting out and about. I did sailing. I played the viola for a period of time in the school orchestra. I understood, coming from here, about health inequalities and how unfair our society was. And over time, I've seen more and more how that impacts on our health. So our university teaches us so very much more than just the education, the book learning, and the research that our parents expect. It is truly an education in life. And I want to say to you who are graduating today that what you take into life is not only that, but I want to ask you to dream and to dare to dream. I have only delivered what I have because I dared to dream that I could help others make it better. Dare to dream that others could make it better if only you give them the tools, whatever bit it is. I work as a servant of the community. Go out and do that, and you too will make a difference. Maybe it'll be with your patients, maybe it'll be with your research team, maybe it will be something bigger. I never set out to reorganize research for the nation, let alone become chief medical officer. But the pleasure is making it better for people. And that comes from being a servant of the nation. And you can only do it effectively if you dare to dream. So I want to thank the university for the honour they have bestowed upon me. It is a true honour, and I am clearly emotional about it. And to congratulate all of you on your achievements and wish you well as you start your careers. You're going to have such fun. And when you have fun, you make a difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Sally. So there is a challenge for you all. I'm now delighted to invite Professor Tony Fremont to give a brief presentation and then to present the student graduates to us.
I know this is a formal occasion, but I think I have to say I'm not sure I can follow that. I do have my speech with me, though, so that's good. As the President said, my name is Tony Fremont. I'm head of the Manchester Medical School, and it's my pleasure to welcome you, the graduating students of the schools and institutes of medicine at the University of Manchester, and your families and friends to the Whitworth Hall in the heart of this great university. I just want you to look around. This epitomizes what our founders would have wanted for our university. This hall is impressive, it's solidly built on sound foundations, and it's confident in its ability to combine the very best of the new with great traditions. Medical education in this city started in 1752 with the newly constructed Manchester Royal Infirmary. But we can trace medical research back to that time. One of the oldest of all the scientific societies in the country is the Manchester Literary and Philosophical Society. It was founded in 1781, and at the time, most of its members were physicians, surgeons, or apothecaries. And that was the the essence of scientific medical research in those days. The School of Medicine was officially opened in October 1874 by Thomas Huxley, one of the great exponents of Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection. And in 1883, the school was given its charter to award medical degrees. All the graduates present at this ceremony have one thing in common. They are here to mark great achievements in their progress in the understanding and practice of medical research. As we've already heard from the President, Manchester is a world-class research university, and so it's not surprising that we jealously guard our degrees, and we do not award them lightly. Our postgraduate degree holders today can be proud that within this heady environment in which research excellence is the norm, through diligence and sheer hard work, they have taken to new heights their understanding of the processes by which biomedical scientists build on current knowledge, and through painstaking, careful, and reliable exploration, discovery, and learning, have themselves pushed the intellectual and practical boundaries of biomedicine. The pinnacle of this area of research is the doctoral degree. Today, we will see many of our graduating doctoral students presented with their degrees with the certain knowledge that they'll be holding a doctorate from Manchester University. They have, by doing that, taken the first sound step to becoming one of the scientific leaders and maybe even a Nobel Prize winner themselves in the future. Others of our students are celebrating the enormous achievement of acquiring intermediate research degrees at master's level. To them, I would say, use your newly acquired and hard-earned degree wisely to promote your career. But I hope that you've now got the bug. And I look forward to the day when some of you will return to your university to complete your research education by the acquisition of a doctoral degree. To all our graduates, I would like to offer my congratulations, and at that, I'm sure, of all the academics within the schools of medicine. When you leave today, you will have graduated from one of the truly great world universities, and you will have gained new skills and knowledge that will, for all time, consciously or unconsciously, change the ways in which you think and work. To all the friends and families, can I just say that we are here today to celebrate the achievements of a remarkable group of people. They're graduating from a very special university, and just as they have saluted you, can I ask all of you to give them a big round of applause. President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Medicine, Rachel Elizabeth Armfield. Louise Brown. Deborah Chirico. Ruth Day. Lamia Mohiuddin. And for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Anita Banerjee. Siddharth Banker. Alba Carla De Luca. Pietro Giovanni Di Suma. Leonard Ebar. Andrew Hamilton. Lamiiche Hassan. Emma Hilton. Mark Christopher Howard. Basma Isa. Farzad Javad. Emma Jenkinson. Paul Malone. Innocent Aurora Maranga. Jonathan Massey. Ashish Mashurika. Anna Multa. Catherine Morgan. Anna Sergijenko. Nicola Louise Devan Smith. Lily Summer. David Paul Thompson. And Gareth Whiteley. And for the degree of Master of Philosophy, Naya Wynne Coop. Deepa Gopinath. And for the degree of Master of Public Health in Global Health, Emmanuel S.I. Idoko. Kai Ling Kevin Liu. And in Health Promotion, Anne Carlisle. And in Health Protection, Linda May Andrews. And in Primary Care, Oniyibo Nawinchukwu Okafor. And in Public Health, Antoinette Chung. Lauren Rebecca Ellis. Josephat Kakomo. Tara Shivaji. And Rashid Uz Zaman. And for the degree of Master of Research in Cardiovascular Health and Disease, Callie Jeline Bladen. Nicholas William Moses Edwards. Kaylee Griffiths. Wasim Javed. Ali Ahmed Sheikh. Chris Shuttleworth. And Rachel Mary Taylor. And in genetic medicine, Sabraya Kader Kareem. Hibar Shah. And in maternal and fetal health, Adam James Brooke. Joanna Mary Gould. Catherine Martin Smith. Louise Catherine Mayle. And in medical sciences, Syra Ahmed. Hannah Alice Burns. Lucy Ann O'Connor. Faze Sakinia. And in medical sciences, cardiovascular health and disease, Simon Arian Zakiri. And in oncology, Junaid Iqbal Wahid. Craig Jones. Kenneth Kanichukwu Ogujeafor. Amy Rebecca Paskins. Lyndon Paul Ridges-Jones. Harwood Christopher Robinson. Rebecca Kate Ward. And in tissue engineering and regenerative medicine, Adam Stewart Beer. Habiba Begum. Benjamin Coverdale. Russell James Craddock. Samira Sadat Hussaini Al-Gadiri. Keat Wei Lau. Emma Jane Miles. Donna Joanne Page. Ralph Rudy Schmidt. And in translational medicine, Rubia Hina Khalil. Reshma Sultana. Mukala Jeanette Swana. Shiraz Amma Zia. And in medical sciences, maternal and fetal health, Emma Joanne Badger. Emily Claire Strata. and for the degree of Master of Science in Applied Mental Health, incorporating the AMHP Award, Ho Yin Chan. Barry John Davidson. Lisa Marie Feilberg. Mary Foden. Biju James. Anne Maley. Diana Pearson. Rachel Anita Rook. Karen Ann Titchin. Deirdre Francis Traynor. Anna Louise White. And in clinical biochemistry, Jodie Louise Munday. Nicole Phillips. And in clinical rheumatology, James Blewett. And in investigative ophthalmology and vision science, John Charles Maguire. Adila Mode Ali. Emmanuel Samis. And in medical microbiology, Rana Abdulrahim Alaik. Sonia Kumari Butu. Stephen Edward Dawson. Hayley Ruth Jane Deleuze. Sritama Dutt. Rakan Fayez Fares El Hamad. Muhammad Zishan Beba Jamil. Rocky Kint. Nada Masri. Ian Christian McCarthy. Ebtisam Salem Mokhtar. Emmanuel Moyo. Narin Abdulrahman Rashid. Chu Fat So. Farina Ayaz Sultan. Nianyi Zheng. And in medical virology, Jawahir Abdul Bakwi D. Abdul Hakim. Sahar Medhat M. Eldak Hakini. Onkayul Kim. Ali Nadari. And in occupational medicine, Fiona Bryony Hancock. Chimezi Chukwuka Isikaku. Zumbi Musiba. Augustine Arigbeyi Okugan. Drevendraneth Ritu. Michael John Ashley Trudgill. And in physics and computing in medicine and biology, Senmese Sugun Adijeji. Catherine Ashmore. Kozar Changizi. Zepui Ho. Fadaya Antar Makin. Peter Mould. Satare Rad. And in psychiatry, Mansoor Basharat Butt. Shalviji Subramanian. And in work-based medical education, Margaret Kingston. Khaled Mahmood Zairi. And for the postgraduate diploma in investigative ophthalmology and vision science, Maria Fatima Martinez Golden. And in psychiatry, Moses Uzor Anani. Amy Margaret Beadle. Shailesh Kashawani. Shahzada Faraq Nawaz. And for the degree of Master of Science in Chemical Engineering with Design, Gulzhan Kamitova. And in Advanced Chemical Engineering, Sundugash Yespolayeva. And for the postgraduate certificate in Advanced Chemical Process Design, and Yania Chinon Bayarin. I do apologise.
Today we have celebrated the award of your degrees. Congratulations again. And on behalf of the whole of the community of the University of Manchester, our very warmest wishes for your future success and happiness. Now, go out and make a difference. And please stay in touch. So as graduates of the University of Manchester, don your caps. Please all stand. I now declare this ceremony closed. Thank you.